Part 1. Not all sleeplessness is stress. Some of it is dinner. Most people think their sleepless nights are caused by stress, or anxiety, or hormones, or maybe even a racing mind they can't turn off. And yes, those things matter. But what if we told you that sometimes, maybe more often than you think, your sleeplessness isn't mental or emotional? What if it's metabolic? What if it's nutritional? What if the problem isn't in your mind at midnight, but in your plate at 7 p.m.? It sounds wild at first, because we've been taught to separate sleep from food. You sleep in the bedroom, you eat in the kitchen. They're unrelated, right? Wrong. Your body doesn't see them as separate events. It sees them as part of one system, one rhythm, one conversation happening between your brain, your gut, your blood sugar, your hormones, and your nervous system all day long. And when you eat something, especially in the evening, that system either moves toward calm or chaos. That's why you can eat the wrong thing at the wrong time and still feel the effects hours later when your head hits the pillow and sleep refuses to come. Let's take an example. Say you have dinner at 8 p.m. You're hungry, tired, craving comfort. So you make a frozen pizza, maybe add a soda or wine. You finish with a little dessert, maybe some cookies. It tastes good, it feels good. But here's what your body is doing underneath that pleasure. It's spiking your blood sugar, stimulating your digestion, raising your core body temperature, and possibly suppressing your melatonin production, all at the exact time your system is supposed to be slowing down. So what happens? You don't feel sleepy. You feel wired, or heavy, or both. Your body is working, not resting. And even if you manage to fall asleep, you might wake up in the middle of the night, heart racing, mind buzzing, wondering why you feel restless or anxious for no reason. But it's not for no reason. It's because your system has been thrown off balance by what you ate, and when you ate it. Most people don't make that connection. They blame their brain, or their job, or the full moon. But if you trace it back, the truth is right there in your evening routine. And here's the good news. You can change it. Not by starving, not by eliminating every food you love, but by shifting how you think about dinner, about late night snacks, about how your body prepares for rest. Because your body wants to sleep, it's wired for it. But it needs your help. It needs food that supports that process, not sabotages it. And once you start seeing your meals as part of your sleep strategy, not separate from it, you'll start noticing something powerful. You'll fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, wake up with more clarity and calm, all because you changed your plate. Part 2. Designing your dinner for deep sleep. If you've never thought about designing your dinner before, you're not alone. Most of us eat what we feel like, what we have, or what's fast. We make choices based on convenience, comfort, or cravings. Rarely do we ask, how is this food going to affect my sleep tonight? But once you do, once you make that simple shift, you start to see food not just as fuel, but as a rhythm setter, a signal to your body that rest is coming. So what makes a good dinner for sleep? Start with this. Warm, grounding, easy to digest. That's the vibe you're going for. You're not trying to spike energy, you're trying to slow things down. Meals that are rich in fiber, gentle protein, healthy fats, and natural carbs help signal your nervous system to transition from go to rest. Think roasted vegetables, lentils, brown rice, grilled salmon, sautéed greens, a drizzle of olive oil. Real food, cooked food. Nothing too cold, nothing too sugary, nothing too processed. Avoid the big three sleep killers at night: sugar, caffeine, and heavy saturated fat. That means skipping the dessert-heavy dinners, the creamy sauces, the late-night coffee, and yes, even the chocolate if you're sensitive to it. Dark chocolate has caffeine, and depending on your system, even a small square can affect your sleep if eaten too late. That doesn't mean you can never have it. It just means be mindful. Notice how you feel. Timing matters too. Try to finish dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. This gives your body time to digest, your insulin levels time to drop, and your melatonin time to rise. Eating too close to bedtime keeps your digestive system working when it should be winding down. And while a late-night snack isn't always a problem, what you choose makes all the difference. If you're truly hungry, try something light and calming, like half a banana with almond butter, or a small bowl of oats with cinnamon. Skip the cereal, skip the chips, skip the cookies. You're not just feeding your hunger, you're feeding your sleep. And let's talk about alcohol. So many people think a glass of wine helps them sleep. It doesn't. It might make you drowsy, but it fragments your sleep architecture. You'll wake up more during the night. Your REM sleep will suffer. You'll feel less restored in the morning. If you're going to drink, do it earlier in the evening and in moderation. Better yet, swap it for herbal tea, chamomile, lemon balm, passion flower. All gentle sleep allies with no crash, no dehydration, and no hangover. And don't forget hydration. Being even mildly dehydrated makes sleep harder. It raises your heart rate, increases nighttime cortisol, disrupts your thermoregulation. So make sure you're sipping water throughout the day, not chugging it all before bed, which will just lead to bathroom wake-ups at 2 a.m. Dinner isn't just a meal, it's a message, a soft signal that the day is coming to a close, that it's safe to slow down, that rest is not only possible but welcomed. So the next time you reach for your evening meal, ask yourself, is this helping me wind down or wind up? Is this food building a bridge to rest or a wall between me and sleep? Because your body is listening and it wants to sleep. You just have to feed it the right message. Part 3. Dinner is an act of self-care. Some people spend years chasing better sleep. They buy the supplements, the blackout curtains, the fancy mattresses. They try apps, tracking rings, white noise machines. And while all of those things can help, there's one thing they often overlook: what they're putting on their plate, especially in the evening. And it's not just about what they're eating, it's about how. It's about the energy behind the meal. Is it rushed, mindless, stress eaten in front of a screen? Or is it intentional, nourishing, calming? Because the energy you bring to dinner sets the tone for how your body receives it and how your body sleeps after. Dinner can be more than just fuel. It can be a pause, a reset, a ritual. It can be your moment to come back to yourself after a busy day, to stop running, to stop reacting, to stop surviving and start soothing. You light a candle, you play soft music, you sit down, you breathe, you chew. You give yourself the gift of attention, and in doing so, you tell your body, I care, I'm listening, you can relax now. That's when the shift begins. Not just in digestion, but in your nervous system, in your hormones, in your sleep. Because sleep doesn't arrive because you demand it, it arrives because you create space for it. And dinner is one of the first places that space begins. So start small. You don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Just choose one meal this week, one dinner. Make it sleep supportive. Make it warm, balanced, gentle. Maybe roasted sweet potatoes, quinoa, sautéed spinach, a drizzle of tahini, a cup of chamomile tea. You light a candle, you turn off your phone, you eat slowly, you breathe, and you let your body exhale with you. The more you repeat that pattern, the more your body remembers. It learns that food can be safety, that nourishment can be softness, that eating isn't just about survival, but about signaling to your deepest self, you're safe now, you're home, you can rest. And that's where the healing begins. Not just for your sleep, but for your relationship with food, for your relationship with yourself. So tonight, let your dinner be more than dinner. Let it be an act of self-care, a soft bridge to the sleep you've been chasing. Because you're not broken, you're just overstimulated. And your body doesn't need more control, it needs more kindness. Sleep well, and let your next meal help you get there. You've been listening to Eat to Sleep, a podcast from the Daily Health Shift. If this episode gave you a new perspective on how your evening meals are shaping your nights, please follow the show, leave a kind review, and share it with someone who might be quietly battling the same thing. Because sometimes the simplest change, like